What does the $64,000 in question TV show, James Dean starring in East of Eden, and the first riot at an Elvis Presley concert all have in common? They're all in 1955, which takes us back to the time frame of our film coming up next, Back to the Future. Welcome back to another Hanging with the Herons. My name is James. This is 365 movies in 365 days in 3 minutes and 65 seconds. Here we go. We don't have a lot of time, so let me tell you a little bit at first why I love this movie. It is a ultimate classic. You get to travel back in time. Quite possibly the sole reason that the DeLorean was made a cool car, because let's face it, that thing had the wings and awesomeness, and it flew and streaks of light and flames. Fantastic. I love Back to the Future because I definitely saw it when I was younger. It definitely has those memories. It's a really great put together story. You've got just this young, cool kind of kid, but on the outskirts of really being popular, trying to make it and dealing with these feelings of self-motivation and recognition and feeling like he's worth something. And then you see like where he comes from, and then he has the opportunity to kind of change that. I think that's all part of our story, right? Like we'd all love to be able to go back and like change things about our lives to make things different the way they are now. Great storyline. Don't want to tell you too much more about it. Let's get into that cast. Of course, we've got the magnificent Michael J. Fox, the excellent Christopher Lloyd. Don't forget about Leah Thompson, Crispin Glover, and of course, Thomas F. Wilson. So this cast is phenomenal. Michael J. Fox has been in a numerous amount of things. One of my all-time favorite TV shows. You need to see it if you haven't already. Spin City. He is fantastic. Really, really great show. Hard to find, so if you can find it, hey, comment below, let me know. Also, great films like Doc Hollywood and Teen Wolf. Fantastic. Then you also have the amazing Christopher Lloyd, who's been an epic long career. Everything from the old TV show Taxi and some of the movies like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, as well as Addams Family. He's done a lot of other great films. And then, of course, Leah Thompson, just really quick, you may or may not know her from a show called Carolyn in the City. Again, it could or could not be dating myself. I'm not, I'm married, but that's weird. Anyways, yes, Leah Thompson did a phenomenal job in this as well. Let's get to his quick fire facts. So for all you filmmakers out there who think, I just can't handle rejection, or I can't handle any more rejection, this film was actually rejected 40 times. Can you believe that? 40 times. There's some reasons behind it. Reasons are found on a great website that I'll post in the link below, but 40 times is pretty wild. Okay, the last two are gonna be about our famed star, Michael J. Fox. So one thing that I thought was phenomenal, I'm going to try to summarize this as best I can. He actually was filming a show called Family Ties at the same time he was shooting Back to the Future. And he had such little time in between to do anything, he literally had Teamster drivers picking him up from his apartment and dropping him off and picking him back up and actually putting him to bed, and then also waking him up the next morning, pouring him a cup of coffee, and like getting the shower ready for him as he got ready for work. So he got very little sleep. Oftentimes, he said even some of the drivers would actually carry him into the apartment and put him in bed. So quite a lot of shooting and filming that Michael J. Fox was doing in his earlier years, and not much sleep there. Then the other one is really fascinating. I can't give too much away. There is a scene where you see a cassette tape, and it's titled Edward Van Halen, which we all know the name of the band was Van Halen. Well, Mr. Eddie Van Halen actually did a very excellent spot for these guys that he admitted many years later down the road. And again, you'll find this on the link below to read more about those details. Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me again. My name is James. This is 365 movies in 365 days in 3 minutes and 65 seconds. We are out. As always, comment below, and you know what I like to say. Peace!